So one day, me and my cousin, we were at the beach. It was a Tuesday, and my little cousin wanted me collecting shells with her, so I did. I collected shells with her. But as I was collecting shells, she wanted me to pretend I'm an old man. Obviously, in my brain, I was like, how about no? Like, in my brain, I was like, no, I do not want to do that because my back is going to explode in 5 seconds. But then what I actually said was, sure. And I'm not doing this for money. That's what I told my parents. I'm doing this because it's another person. So, what I did was I just literally collected shells as an old man. So I was like let's say I was here. Oh, hello there. Like, I was pretending I was an old man. I was acting like it. I was talking like it. I was acting like it, and I was talking like it. I was like, oh, hello. And then I was like, I'm sorry. I don't know why I sound like an old lady. It's just my vocal cord issues as I get up to 86. And so I was like starting right here, just walking. Oh, my vocal cords are not working, so that's why they sound like a lady. No excuses. Oh, no. So then I was there. I had to bend down saying like, oh, my back. How do I even stand this? Picked up one of the weirdest shells I've ever seen in the history of my life. My back is hurting right now just acting like it. I'm not old. I'm an innocent man. So I walked up. I was like, here's the shell. Put the shells in the hole, because at that time I was the one collecting the shells, and then I gave it to my little cousin, who put in a hole with water. So she wanted to rinse it out, put it in a sand hole. In my mind, I love her dearly because she's obviously my cousin, but in my mind I was like, this is gonna be a tough beach day, because I'm over here acting like a man with the lady, basically looking like I'm a man in a unicorn costume dancing. And that's what it actually looks like. So I was like, what? And then I was like, I'm not going to say any names, because then people are going to harass me. But I said to my cousin, I think I'm done with this. My back is about to crack. I just farted so loud I pooped my pants. And then she was like, ew, you pooped your pants? What the heck? And I was like, well, I actually didn't. It's just something called weirdness, or maybe comedy. You know what I mean? So I was like, I think I'm done. I can still collect shells, but I'm not going to do it as an old man. So she said, well, I'm not going to collect shells then. I think I'm going to do something else with you. I was like, oh, okay, maybe you're being smart now. You're gonna do something else, but then I gotta have to be an old man pretending I'm a lady with bad vocal cords at 86. And I was like, okay, all right. Like, in my brain, I was like, oh, you're getting smarter. All right. And then she didn't even ask me to be an old man. She didn't even bring old man up. What she told me was probably the most awesome thing I've ever heard by a little cousin. She said, it's even hard to talk about sometimes. So I'm sorry for the difficulties. But what she said was, "Hey, bro, we're gonna do something." And guess what she said we're gonna do? We're gonna dig about 5 foot to 6 foot deep hole in the sand, and then we're gonna act like it's a swimming pool, keep jumping in it, fill it with ocean water. And I was like, well, one, that's gonna be very cold, and two, that's gonna take 5 hours to dig it 5 to 6 feet deep in sand. And at that time, the sand was like heavy and wet, so it would be really hard, especially when you're down near the ocean. But yeah, I know. I feel you're probably thinking, "Hey, like, come on, do it. You're your little cousin." And obviously, of course I did, because I love her. I love my little cousin. She's awesome. I love my bigger cousin too. Not like heavier, but like my older. She's the same age as me. So I tell her all my secrets. I tell her all the things I know about comedy. I tell her all the things I know about baseball. Everything I know about every single hobby, subject, anything in this planet. And guess what? We actually did. We actually did dig the hole. And we jumped and acted like it was a swimming pool. And then my back really hurt, so I just fell. Yeah, bye. Bye. You can end it now.